We're going to continue on with our next team, Team Nailedit.
Hello everyone, we're Team Nailedit, and we're here today with KeratiCare. I'm Donna, this is my co-presenter Lynn, this is Sophia and Marianne. Press-on nails are rising in popularity, especially on social media and across younger generations as well. These types of nails that you can glue on, and they're really healthy compared to stronger nails such as Gel X or Acrylics. With the rising trend, however, there are issues revolving around application, removal, and usability. The first issue is that current bonding agents are really harmful to users' nail health. So nail glue contains a harmful chemical, and it's really difficult to remove, and takes a long time for the nail to come off as well. However, the nail market nowadays, they're becoming more focused on health and wellness, as Europe recently, for example, banned an ingredient in gel polish. So this shows that we need to protect our customers' nails from these harmful chemicals. Sticky tabs are another alternative, and they are healthier, but they pose the risk of breeding bacteria on top of your natural nail plates. With bonding agents being so strong, this also affects the removal process, making it a lot harder as well. So current removal strategies include tugging off your nail or using harsh chemicals such as acetone. This results in a lot of mechanical stress, including your keratin peeling off and damaging your nail, or your nail becoming brittle and really prone to damage overall as well. So due to this tough application and removal process, it's not suitable for a lot of active lifestyles. So current design flaws are that these products are not designed for short-term wear, and they're really difficult to remove as well, since premature removal is really painful, and this affects our users' ability to pursue their careers and do manual labor. So with the cosmetic market now being more focused on health and well-being, we need a product that is designed for active lifestyles and supports nail health. Therefore, we're introducing KeratiCare, a nanoprotective nail primer that goes on top of your nail and is designed for easy removal, as well as aiming to replicate your natural nail plate. So our main form of nanotechnology is silk fibroin nanoparticles. So the KeratiCare can be applied right on top of your nail as a base coat, and it goes on top of your nail and right under the nail glue layer. So after you apply a thin, even coat of our product, you can then attach the nail glue and your press-on nail right on top. The silk fibroin nanoparticles will self-assemble itself on top of your nail, and it will form hydrogen bonds with the keratin that's found in your natural nail plate. Subsequently, we're using Genipin as a partial cross-linking agent, and Genipin can form covalent bonds between some of these nanoparticles to provide a 3D scaffold that enhances the adhesion of the nanolayer process. KeratiCare's easy removal process eliminates the need for harmful chemicals and only requires our users to soak their nails in warm water for approximately 20 minutes in order to detach the hydrogen bonds and take off their nails safely. Our main ingredients include silk fibroin nanoparticles and Genipin, with the nanoparticles forming a buffer layer on top of your nail, and the Genipin serving as a partial cross-linking agent. We're also using water as our primary solvent because it's a lot healthier than alcohol-based primers, and in addition, we have some minor ingredients such as propylene glycol, glycerol, and a monophosphate buffer to help with our formula stability overall.
Okay, for our market size, our TAM is the U.S. nail care industry, our SAM is the U.S. press-on nail industry, and our SOM is California youth who uses press-on nails, where just a 1% capture will give us over $100,000 in year one. So to be more specific about our target audience, we're targeting youth ages 16 to 25 and also have the clean girl aesthetic, so think about slick backs, simple nails, and also minimalistic makeup. And to support our users, we will be both a wellness and a highly functional product. And to attract our users, we'll have a milky white and blue color palette and also leverage platforms like TikTok and Instagram. So in general, other products like Olive and June, Static Nail, and Hollow Taco all fall short as nail bed protective buffers. KeratiCare, on the other hand, outperforms all three with our high nail bed protection, our strong nanofilm bonding that creates a 7 to 14-day wear, and removal with just warm water. Nail health isn't our afterthought, it's our core identity. Per bottle, it will cost us $9.67 to manufacture, and we'll sell it for $19.99. In year one, we will secure our trademark and provisional patent, build research partnerships, and also soft launch to gauge our market demand. In year two, we will create contracts with retailers and also launch social media marketing. And in year three, we will expand into B2B and national markets. So to execute our 3-year plan, we are seeking $2.3 million in funding. Ultimately, Nailedit aims to be both a nanotechnology product and also nail care so that we can support our users' nail active lifestyle. Remember, just add water.
Nailed it!
So this looks like a great idea. What happens if you take a shower?
Yes, so that was actually a question. That was the first question that we were asked in our original when we were pitched this originally. So yes, soaking it in water is basically going to keep or basically remove the product, but short exposures will not remove the nail easily because of the Genipin cross-linking. We wanted to ensure that the nano layer was reinforced with something because, again, hydrogen bonds are relatively weak, and the Genipin creates covalent bonds, which will then strengthen that bond with your nail.
Okay, so the idea is to have this survive short-term exposure, but longer-term you can remove this.
Exactly, yes.
Great, thank you.
I love this idea. As a woman, I have a lot of friends who are no longer wearing their press-on nails because of nail health. They've suddenly been doing it for many, many years. So besides being young women, what drew you to this?
Yes. So from personal experience, I think a lot of us have parents who actually work in nail stores. And actually this morning, like my friend was just telling me that her mom was like, "Oh, are you going to be using those press-on nails with that glue?" And she was like, "You shouldn't be using that. That's not good for you." And even like growing up, even though she does nails, she was like, "I don't want you doing nails. It's damaging to your nails." And also in general, like the glue is just not good. And the removal process is also very painful.
To that really quickly, so instead of using glue, we decided to use adhesive tabs because they're a lot gentler on the nails, but we kind of, in order to like prevent or preserve our nail health, we're sacrificing durability. So for example, this morning when we put on our press-on nails for the first time, our nails kept falling off with the adhesive tab, so that kind of affects the durability. And actually right now in our seat aisle, there's a press-on nail on the floor, so that shows the compromise between the nail strength and the nail health as well.
And also, if you look on the back of the press-on nail box that I gave you, there is a material on there. I don't know if you guys know, but in Garden Grove there is actually a gas leak, or I think it was acrylic plastic, and that same material is what's being thrown into the air, and it's people are being evacuated and everything. So that's also something that we were considering. That's also really damaging.
Methacrylate. Yep, that one.
Yes.
There you go.
Hi guys, great job. I want to dig in a little deeper on. Can you go to your the slide that shows the spend per year? Yeah. So normally when I'm looking at a business plan and planned, spending goals year to year, it's always an acceleration, right? Because you're trying to grow, you're trying to accelerate. And so I just kind of wanted to dig a little deeper on that year 2 point and the year 3 point, how the cost per year is pretty much the same year to year, and it actually goes down on year 2. And I guess what the thought behind that is.
Right.
No, go back. There you go.
Yeah. So the reason why we have a decrease in funding is because our patent is currently, we'll apply for it and then we will also use it.
May I suggest why? Go back to your slide. Go back to your slide. Just good. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. How many units are you selling in year 1?
5,000,
Good. How many are you selling in year 2?
12,000.
Did you net the revenue against your costs? Meaning you took the amount of revenue that you earn, you subtracted expense of $950,000, and therefore you need 700. Is that what you did?
Yeah, we based it off of the 3 model plan that was also provided to us.
Yep, I'm very aware of that.
Yeah. Yes. So we based the numbers off of the individual years that it gave
Okay.
us.
Yeah. So I think that might be their answer. Sorry.
And no worries, yeah. And also our first year, the provisional patent is also pretty expensive. And we also hope to build those research connections with like local universities to also help us like basically create and ensure that our product is working. And so we'd also have to pay for all of those scientists as well.
Cool. Thank you, guys.